Hi there. I'm going to talk to you about what kinds of links to include when you're doing journal articles. So if I'm looking through these references here, which we've been working through, the first thing I notice is that a number of these have DOIs, and that's great. Sometimes a DOI looks like this. It's a link, and then it says DOI, and then it gives the number. That's fine. What you don't want to include is anything with this bit of words in it, specifically also something with our institutional title in it. What that means is that your reader will have to log in to the library page in order to see that, and that's not a good link. You want something that will give full information to your reader, whether they have a subscription to or whether they have access to the MacEwan Library or not. So here we're going to have to look up a DOI. Sometimes a DOI might not be immediately obvious, and so you might be tempted to use this library permalink. Chances are you can get a better link. What APA wants you to do is to find a link that people do not have to log in with, and that gives the most sort of universal bit of information. The reason why a DOI is preferred is because anybody with any subscription can find the information on it. It's a digital object identifier. It's unique to that specific article. So if I look up this article, let's try this one here. Words Mean Everything, the National Labor Relations Act and the Labor Law Journal. Let's look that one up. Okay, if we find it here on the web, this is the article here, okay? You can look at it a little bit differently, see what it looks like, okay? It tells you the time of year. You can get the page numbers from the PDF. It gives you the journal name. That's kind of what I look for. And then you can use this here. Every journal looks a little bit different, so maybe let's look at these details to try to see if there is a DOI. It is an online article, so you are going to need some kind of web information to identify the journal article. So here we keep scrolling down, and then we see something called a document URL, and say, okay, well, I don't see a DOI here. They give us a URL to the unique article. So let's just open a tab here, plug it in, and see, does it give us the article if we use that link? Is that a good link? And I think it is, so I'm going to put that here instead of the MacEwan Library page. Oh, now I'm going to have to reformat that. That's kind of annoying. That's, oh my gosh. Okay, well that'll be fun for next video. So this one is good. Here I would say for sure, if this journal is published in 2009, there's no way that it doesn't have a DOI. So I'm going to make a note to myself that I need to find a DOI. This one here, I'm also going to have to find a DOI. Okay, and this one here has a DOI. So what would I do to find a DOI? Well, there's this lovely web page called Crossref. Let me show you what it is. Crossref, search.crossref.org. And I'm going to take this title. Let's see, which one do we need here? Let's try this one. Copy. Throw it into Crossref and see if there's a DOI. Jan, Joseph, and Gil. Posthumous, am I right here? Yep, that's the right one. So look, there is indeed a DOI for that. Okay. And something tells me I'm going to have to reformat that as well. Okay, well, I'll just have to change the font and the color. So here, add in the same one here. I would take that and plug it into the Crossref website as well. It's possible too that you could retrace your research steps, go back to the Journal of Social Research, go to Volume 2, Issue 8, and find this particular article and see if there's a DOI there as well. Okay, so every web article needs some kind of open URL for your reader.